Hi lovelies, I am back with another video and I hope you guys are doing amazing in mind, body, and spirit. Today's message is regarding self-esteem and how important it is in our daily lives and how we need to wear confidence proudly. So first I want to talk about how we have 3 images of ourselves, right? I think I've talked about this, but it was a while ago, so we'll refresh. So I learned this back in college in one of my psychology classes. So there's 3 images of ourselves, right? It's the one that we have of ourselves in our mind, the one that we see in the mirror, and the one that others see, right? So that's the 3. So 2 of them we can control, right? But sometimes the first 2 don't match. So like what's in our mind and what we see in the mirror, sometimes they don't match, right? So our goal is to get there as far as it matching, right? Because sometimes we'll think, oh, that we're fat, or that it's crazy to me. Okay, check this out. Because I grew up with all guys, right? My brothers. I never knew, okay, how much a girl can nitpick herself, right? Until I saw Mean Girls. You know what movie I'm talking about, right? When they're in the mirror at Regina George's house. You know where I'm going with this. And they're nitpicking, like, that their pores are too big, that her shoulders or something were too big, or something crazy, right? Her hairline. And then Katie was like that she has bad breath in the morning. Because she probably was like me, like, girl, I don't know. Craziness. How much a woman can nitpick herself. We gotta stop doing that. We have to learn to love and embrace every good thing, every bad thing about us, right? And stop putting ourselves down, because that's not fair to put ourselves down about something that, I mean, I know sometimes we're able to change certain things, right? But if we aren't able to change it, it's just part of us, then we have to love ourselves, right? And so that's basically what I want to cover today, is the importance of us loving ourselves in our own skin, right? Because it makes a difference. You carry yourself differently, is what I'm trying to explain, right? So when you want to nitpick yourself, I need you to replace that with something you love about yourself, right? And this is all in our minds, right? So when we're looking in the mirror, and trust me, girl, I have my own insecurities, right? We all have insecurities, but it's important to love them. They're part of us, you know? One of my biggest, right, is my skin. Very textured skin I have, right, from a bunch of scars, because I've had acne since I was in middle school, I think, or high school, and your girl tried it all, and nothing would work. No, hombre, one time, I went to a dermatologist, right? I got a consultation, whatever. They were breaking it down of like what they wanted my process to be, treatment to be, right? And they were like, okay, we're gonna be giving you 2 types of birth control, and you're gonna have to be coming in here every month to take a pregnancy test. Mind you, I wasn't even sexually active yet, okay? And I was gonna have to go through this process. So me and my mom were like, nope, we're not doing that. Especially my mom, who does not like us taking medication if we don't need to, because she reads a lot about the fact that medication will attack our organs, so like our liver or our kidneys. And so she was like, nope. But I mean, at least we tried. And so I've tried every cleanser, all kinds of stuff, right? And I finally was able to get a treatment of my own that I've talked to you guys about before on my Instagram, with the company Pharmacy, right? My tea tree oil products that I've shared with you guys. Dr. Tuna, right? And I have the cleanser, I have the toner, I have like an actual spot treatment one, and it works good. I mean, I can't complain. And at first, okay, it was so hard for me to accept. It was something that truly did play a role with my self-esteem back when I was in high school. But I wouldn't think about it, right, throughout the day, because I'm not constantly looking in a mirror. That just wasn't who I was, right? Mind you, I have 2 mirrors in front of me right now. 3. But anyways, so I wasn't really focused on it, right? It wasn't until like if I would touch my skin and it hurt because I knew I had a blemish or whatever, that's when I would remember. But a lot of the time, okay, I would sit there and tell myself, I don't know how people can have a conversation with me without being distracted by all my blemishes. Like, that's what I would say to myself. Pobre de mí, you know? And I would just shake it off. But I would be so grateful of my friends that never pointed it out. Because, I mean, we were all kind of going through it. You know, we all had different treatments we were going through when it comes to our skin back then. But that was something that I genuinely thought about, right? It wasn't until I think sophomore year that I was like, man, oh well, it is what it is. I'm over it. Like, it's gonna be there no matter what I do. So whatever. It's part of who I am. And what's crazy though, okay, so it's not fair. My 2 oldest brothers, okay, didn't have it. But turns out that those were the 2 that were born in El Salvador, right? And my mom was saying that as soon as a baby is born, they like doused or, you know, rub this plant all over the baby's body, just everywhere, right? And she said it was supposedly to help with that. And I'm like, what the heck? That is so cool. You know, even though you deprived us, because the 3 that were born here, which is my 2 brothers after those 2 older ones, right? Bev. Okay, so I have a friend named Bev, okay? She has a name, or numbered my brothers, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and do that too. Just so that I don't constantly put my brothers' names out there. So my oldest, who passed away 2020, May of 2020, is number 1, okay? And then my second one is my former Marine brother who served 20 years. That's number 2. Number 3 is my brother who's actually in the Army. I don't know how long he was in the Army for. And then number 4 is the one I'm closest to. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. So the last two brothers, so 3 and 4, and me were born here, right? And all of us had acne. Just all of us. These are and I'm on, follow me with this train of thought. I'm all over the place. Okay. I'm just sharing these things as they come. So number 3 number 3 struggled with acne very much, to where he hated talking about it. He hated us acknowledging it. And my mom would always try to buy him things to try on his face and everything like that. And I learned early on to not ask questions, because girl, And I get it now, because it was obviously something that he was insecure about, so he didn't want to be reminded. I get it, bro. I'm sorry. Okay, I get it. Then number 4, that man always had ladies around him. Always. Okay? So much so that the ladies would take care of his skin for him. And I'll never forget this, okay? There was one of his best friends that she would even get, because I guess he would get like blackheads sometimes somewhere near his ear. I don't know. She would get them out for him. Straight grooming him. Like, what the heck? Anyways, that's what I was going to share. That number 4 would sit there and have these chicks take care of his skin for him every now and again. But anyways, back to me. So I tried a bunch of stuff on my own skin and nothing would work. And I've tried it all, let me tell you. And it was such a terrible journey, because you have to find something that really does complement your skin. Because a lot of the stuff clashes, so then it makes it worse, like just chaos. Okay, now I'm gonna share another secret, okay? And probably why I have all this texture. I would feel my face, I would touch my face a lot, which is not a good thing. So stop doing it. If you do it too, stop. Because it made a huge difference when I stopped. So what was the point I was trying to make? Don't touch your skin. Oh, so when I would feel a blemish, right, I would pick at it. Till this day, I still do it. Now, I do it on my back. I don't know if you can see it. It's pretty bad. So I try not to touch it. Because if I do, I won't give it a rest. I'll literally not stop till it bleeds. And this is why, like I said, I got all this texture in my skin, because I would just, oh bad, don't do it. Even my daughter, she's like, Mom, leave your face alone. Fine. But yeah, so what I want to bring up though is, like, it's important for you to find it in yourself to embrace all of you. That's another thing too, right? Me, okay? Us women, when we go through childbirth, okay, when we give birth to our children, we go from before baby bod to after baby bod, right? Huge transition, all right? Our entire body, okay, goes through it. Okay, so that body you had before, if you're lucky, you'll go back there. But not all of us have that fortune. I don't know what you want to call it. But I had a C-section, right? So that also plays a role. Now I have a scar that I could easily be self-conscious about, right? It is what it is. And so when I'll look in the mirror, right, I'm like, oh, my little pooch, man. I have a pooch now, and I never had it before, right? But then I tell myself, you literally created another human being with your body. So now when I look at my pooch, I'm like, girl, you did that. And I made a little human being. So I have to go easy on myself, right? Something I do love and I've learned to kind of appreciate more is, don't mind me. I think this is why my water, oh my God. This is why my mouth is watering. My water. This stuff is so good. Cucumber mint deliciousness. If you haven't tried it, 7-Eleven, not sponsored. Okay, so like I said, now that I look in the mirror, so I look at my pooch, but it's my hips, you guys. My hips. I love them because I don't think I had them before. And yeah, that's one thing I do embrace for sure. And I'll be like, wow, because I didn't have them before. Like I said, our body goes through it, man. And obviously our boobs too. It's just a whole different situation from before baby, after baby, and then I breastfed my daughter for 18 months. Okay, that's 1.5 years of breastfeeding. So boobs just went through it, but here we are. And so we have to not be so mean to ourselves, you know, because then we carry it around. I mean, a lot of us are good at masking it, where we're like, yeah, we pop in or whatever on the street, but then when we get home, we're like, we don't like what we see in the mirror, you know? So my goal is to get you to just be easier on yourself and not so hard. Love all of you. It's important for you to love all of you. Every bit of you. Every good, every bad. And if you feel like there are certain things that you would want to change, right? Whether it be for you to tone your arms. See? I mean, what? Nah, not even. Then work on toning your arms. I don't know. But yeah, like, don't beat yourself up. Don't put yourself down, because that's not fair to you mentally. Remember, we have the 3 us, right? 3 me. The one in here, the one in the mirror, one people see. So don't be mean to the first 2. That's not nice. Because the 3rd one, those people might be vicious, right? So imagine that. If the 3rd one's vicious and these 2 are mean to you too, that's not cool. So you need to make sure the first 2 are kind to yourself. Be nice. Don't be so hard. Now again, if you are wanting to alter something, whether it be surgery, if that makes you happy, then by all means, right? But don't put yourself down, because that's not fair to you to be doing that, you know? So it's important for you to carry yourself and love yourself inside and out, right? Because it helps when someone finds that inner peace of loving yourself, right? Because then when someone else comes along and they're struggling with finding that inner peace to love themselves, then they can help each other out. Because I feel like that's also a healing process. When we are so hard on ourselves that we want to nitpick every little thing about us. But I feel like it is a huge part of womanhood that we're just super hard on ourselves. But no, we shouldn't be. We should turn envy into admiration. So those people who are out there envying others, right? Just stop doing that. That's a negative energy. Stop it. It's not good for you or the person that you're envying, so stop it. Because then hate comes in, like just being a hater. No. So what you need to do is turn what you are being envious about into something you admire about them. Because then that's positive energy. And you are sharing love. You're sharing a side of you that can uplift someone else, right? And in the process, if you do decide to share, hey, whatever compliment you could think of, right? Then maybe they might throw one back at you that you didn't even think that someone would notice, So what is it? Turn your envy into admiration. I've been wanting to make a reel about that, but I just haven't got to it. So maybe now I'll make it. Yeah, I've been wanting to push that concept out there because this way we are dialing down on the envy, the negative energy, and leveling up on admiration and lifting each other up. So hopefully we can share that with the world, being nicer to each other, because there's too much negativity in the world. Us women should be uniting. Us women should be uplifting each other, not putting each other down, because that's not good for anybody. We're already dealing with our own internal battles. We don't need to be putting each other down. No. So, yes, that was basically the message I wanted to get across, is for us to be carrying ourselves in a better mental and admiring ourselves instead of ew, right? No, don't do that. That's not nice to yourself. And hopefully this reaches whoever needs to hear it. And if not, if you know of somebody struggling with this, send this to them. Please like and share and subscribe, okay, so that we can spread this message out, because it's so important for us to, again, uplift each other, because there's too much hate, there's too much negative energy in this world, so we need to dial it down. Joy means flyaways. By the way, I did my hair. I used my brush dryer. I need to try to remember that name. I keep forgetting it. Brush dryer. I've never owned a hair dryer, so I went and got a brush dryer instead. And looky, the little flip. Okay. And this is all my natural hair color, by the way. My grays, you're wondering where they're at. Oh, they're here. Just trying to hide them today. But yeah, my natural hair color. Bing! Well, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day or night whenever you decide to watch this, and I will see you guys real soon. I hope you guys been enjoying these. I've been whipping them up, and presenting them. Ta-da! So stay tuned, because I'm gonna keep whipping them up. And if you have any ideas for me that you want me to talk about, or something weighing heavy on your heart that you would like me to bring up, please comment them down below, and I will whip it up and bling, present it. Okay? I'll talk to you soon. Sorry I look tired. Sorry if I sound too low. It's literally 6 a.m. So straight off of work, just boom, 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 trying to present these for y'all. But you guys won't see this till a few days from now. But yes, take care. Talk to you soon.